structured format. Hey history explorers and curious minds. Welcome back to the channel. If you've ever looked at a monument and wondered, how did they build that? Or seen an ancient artifact and thought, what was life like then you are in the right place. Today, we are diving deep into the new NCERT Class 6 Social Science chapter on Timeline and Sources of History. This isn't just about dates, it's about the thrilling detective work of understanding our past. We'll uncover how we learn about past, how is time measured in history, how did early humans live, and most importantly, who are the brilliant minds that piece it all together. How do we learn about the past? Imagine you are a detective, and your case is the entire human past. What are your clues? These are what historians call sources of history. The experts but the historian relies on a team of specialists, each with their own unique skills. Section 3. Archaeologist. These are the hands-on experts who carefully excavate ancient sites, uncovering and preserving the physical remains. Their work provides the raw, physical evidence that historians use to understand daily life, technology, and culture. Section 3. Palaeontologist. These experts study fossils, the preserved remains of ancient plants, animals, and early humans. By examining a fossilized skull or a bone, they can tell us about the diet, health, and evolutionary journey of ancient species, painting a picture of prehistoric life. The anthropologist. While historians focus on events, anthropologists study human societies and cultures. They look at social structures, beliefs, customs, and daily practices to understand how human groups have developed and changed over vast periods of time. They help us understand the why and how behind human behavior in the past. Ticking through time. How is time measured in history? So, we have all these clues. But how do historians put them in order? How do we know what happened when? That's where timelines come in. According to NCERT, we use a global standard to measure time in history. How? Time is measured. The system is centered around a specific reference point and uses two primary terms, BCE. Before Common Era, this is used for all years before that central reference point. It counts years backward. So, 500 BCE is earlier than 400 BCE. It's the same as BC, before Christ. This system helps us organize events that happened thousands of years ago. CE. Common Era. This is used for all years after the reference point. Years are counted forward. So, the year 2025 is 2025 CE. It's the same as Anno Domini. The majority of modern history falls into this category. And here's a neat trick for you. To calculate the number of years between a BCE date and a CE date, you just add the 2 years together and subtract 1, because there's no year 0 in our calendar system. For example, to find the time between an event in 560 BCE and the year 2025 CE, you would calculate 560 plus 2025 minus 1 equals 2584 years. Important fact. Historians also use other units for longer periods, a decade for 10 years, a century for 100 years, and a millennium for 1000 years. What are they? Sources of history. Let's start with the tangible stuff, the physical evidence. These are the remains that archaeologists unearth from the ground. They give us a direct window into how people lived. Artifacts. These are man-made objects like pottery, tools, weapons, toys, and ornaments. They tell us so much about daily life, technology, and what people valued. Monuments and buildings, massive forts, grand temples, palaces, or even the ruins of ancient cities. They speak volumes about architectural styles, urban planning, and the power structures of their time. Inscriptions. These are writings carved on hard surfaces like stone pillars, metal plates, or temple walls. They're incredibly valuable because they're durable and give us direct information about kings, laws, and major events. Coins. These are like tiny historical documents. They were stamped with the names of rulers and the dates of their reigns, providing a clear timeline. They also reveal information about the economic conditions and trade of a period. Literary sources. Now, let's move to the written word. These are records from the past that offer detailed accounts of events, beliefs, and cultures from the perspective of the people who created them. Manuscripts. These were handwritten books, often on fragile materials like palm leaves or birch bark. They contain everything from religious texts and scientific knowledge to epic poems and royal chronicles. Religious texts. Books like the Rig Veda are not just spiritual guides, they're rich historical documents. They offer deep insights into the social structure, rituals, and beliefs of ancient societies, shedding light on the lives of the early Ions. Accounts of foreign travelers. This is super cool. Imagine someone from a Distant land visiting ancient India, like Megasthenes or F.A. Heen, and writing down everything they observed, the customs, the kings, the landscapes. These provide a unique external perspective on the society that might be missing from internal records. The dawn of humanity. How did early humans live? Now for the truly epic story. According to NCERT, the beginning of human history isn't just a few thousand years ago. It's a vast journey of evolution that stretches back millions of years. This is the story of our earliest ancestors, the hunter-gatherers, and the different ages they lived through. Paleolithic Age, the Old Stone Age. Oh, this is the longest and earliest period, stretching from about 2 million years ago to roughly 12,000 years ago. During this time, early humans were section nomadic. Hunter-gatherers, always on the move, hunting wild animals, fishing, and gathering fruits, nuts, roots, and seeds. Section tool makers. They crafted simple, yet effective, stone tools to cut meat, scrape hides, and dig for roots. Section innovators with fire. A huge breakthrough was the discovery and control of fire. It provided warmth, light, cooked food, and protection from wild animals, a true game changer that transformed human life. Section early artists. We see their incredible creativity in the form of rock paintings in caves and shelters, like the famous ones at Bhimbetka in Madhya Pradesh. Mesolithic Age, the Middle Stone Age. Oh, this period, from about 12,000 to 10,000 years ago, saw a significant change in the world's climate, which became warmer. This led to a greater variety of plants and animals. Key developments included section microliths. Humans started making smaller, sharper, and more efficient stone tools called microliths. Section early domestication. The very first steps towards domesticating animals and, later, plants began during this age. Neolithic Age, the New Stone Age. Oh, starting around 10,000 years ago, this period is marked by the monumental shift to a settled life. It's often called the Neolithic Revolution. Section The birth of agriculture. Humans learned to grow crops like wheat, barley, and rice. This provided a stable, predictable food supply, which meant they no longer had to constantly move. Section Permanent settlements. With food security, people started building permanent homes and living in villages instead of constantly moving. Section New technologies. The invention of the pottery wheel allowed them to make pots for storing grain and food. They also created more advanced, polished stone tools and began to use the first metals, like copper, at the end of this age. Conclusion. So, you see, understanding our past is a monumental team effort. From the painstaking digs of archaeologists to the detailed analysis of historians, every piece of the puzzle is crucial. The story of human history is an ongoing discovery, a testament to human curiosity and collaboration across time. What was the most surprising thing you learned today about history's detectives, or the dawn of humanity? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with anyone curious about the past, and definitely subscribe for more exciting journeys into history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next exploration. Keep learning, keep exploring.